वेलकम लिसनर्स, मैं आपका होस्ट और दोस्त सानिध्य लाइव फ्रॉम द बजिंग ग्राउंड्स ऑफ ईसेल मैनेट लाया हूं आपके लिए एक तूफान ऑफ इंस्पिरेशन इन द एपिसोड 2 ऑफ पे चर्चा 4.0, जहां आपके आइडियाज राइज करेंगे हाई लाइक ड्रोन्स फ्लाइंग इन द स्काई। ये कॉन्वर्सेशन होगी फुल ऑफ इनसाइट्स क्योंकि हमारे खास मेहमान अपनी मेहनत और लगन से नई ऊंचाइयां छू रहे हैं। जैसे ड्रोन से एक ऊंची उड़ान लेकर हमें एक नया नजरिया दिखाते हैं, ठीक उसी तरह ये कॉन्वर्सेशन भी आपको एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप की दुनिया का एक नया पर्सपेक्टिव देगी। सो बगल अप योर सीट बेल्ट्स क्योंकि हमारे आज के स्पेशल गेस्ट हैं नन अदर देन मिस्टर विवेक मिश्रा बॉस, मैनेट के प्राउड एल्यूमिनस, अ ट्रू विजनरी एंड द सीईओ of Refi M Fiber, a company which focuses on high-tech sectors, notably UAVs, collaborating closely with India's top authorities and even the defense forces. तो स्वागत है बॉस, कैसे हैं आप?
थैंक यू, आई एम गुड। आप कैसे हो?
I'm doing really great, boss, and very excited for the conversation we will be having today.
थैंक यू सो मच। आई एम ऑल्सो एक्साइटेड इस कॉन्वर्सेशन के लिए। इट्स बीन अ लॉन्ग टाइम एंड नाइस टू सी somebody who is already in Manet and studying there.
Yes, boss, we are also so glad to finally make this podcast happen. So, boss, if everything feels all right, maybe begin with the podcast then?
Yeah, let's.
Okay, great, boss. So, let's begin with the questions now. So, boss, since you are back in Manet, तो सबसे पहले तो हम ये जानना चाहेंगे कि कॉलेज के उन गोल्डन डेज को फिर से याद करके आपको कैसा लग रहा है?
It feels really nostalgic और काफ़ी अच्छा टाइम स्पेंड किया मैंने वहाँ पे 4 साल. It was a good combination of fun and learning at the same time. So recently I actually got together with uh, my batchmates there. I think it's been less than a week, so I've already lived through it.
That's good to hear, boss. And the glimmer in your smile while answering this question also gave me an idea about the impact Manet had in your life. So, since we are talking about memories, तो अगर आप हमारे listeners को कोई college life का interesting किस्सा या अनुभव बताना चाहेंगे जो मतलब आपको आज भी nostalgic कर देता हो?
Oh, there are a lot of them. I believe Manet gives you a very good combination of studying and personality development, I would say. तो हमारे टाइम पे आई थिंक बहुत सारी सोसाइटीज़ नहीं थी. दे हैड जस्ट स्टार्टेड और देयर वर अ लॉट ऑफ गुड मेमोरीज रिलेटेड टू organizing events. I was part of Vision and Rubaru. In fact, I think we were the second batch wherein Rubaru was there, or we had organized certain great events in that. मुझे अभी भी याद है हमने एक पहला बड़ा इवेंट कराया था along with our seniors. So that was very challenging, both to get the funding, to get permissions, to get everybody excited about the event that we did. But it was a huge success in the sense that every year का participation था, first year, second year, third year and final year. So we had around 400-500 people attending the event, and it was fun, to be honest.
That's good to hear, boss. Boss, even I am also the part of the Rubaru team, and I am yes, boss. Actually, I am a beatboxer in that society.
Oh, good.
Yes, boss. So now let's move on to your education here. So you graduated from the electrical department. So
Yes.
our friends from electrical engineering must be willing to know that what inspired you to pursue this course, and how did your education at Manet-Bhopal shape your career path? Also, कुछ key advices जो आप देना चाहो हमारे electrical engineers को?
No, it's a good question. So I'll start with the first one. मुझे हमेशा से कोर इंजीनियरिंग करनी थी, एंड while doing my 11th and 12th, there were certain aspects of electrical engineering जो मुझे बहुत पसंद आया. So due to that, I had options of a few core engineering. So I picked electrical engineering. and it was a great experience there during those 4 years. Initially, काफ़ी सारे अच्छे courses थे. We had good professors, especially in third year and fourth year. माइनर प्रोजेक्ट्स एंड मेजर प्रोजेक्ट्स होते थे उस टाइम पे. मुझे भी नहीं पता कि अभी भी होते हैं या नहीं होते हैं, but those were the ones which actually give you insights about what is happening if you pay attention to that. And
Yes, boss.
starting of Vision Society actually was a great idea at the same time. So not only to electrical engineers studying there, but to everybody. I think you guys should focus your time on learning new things which are happening in engineering. I believe these competitions which happen across the colleges is also a good idea to make some things through your hands. And one thing which I would uh, rather want you to add to your learnings is learn about latest simulation techniques, learn about do one small project, start it from third year maybe. जब minor projects होते हैं तो go deeper into it in the major project, so that it's a good combination of theoretical learning, simulations, and then building stuff from your hands. That actually propels the idea of engineering in you.
Definitely, boss. Your words are truly insightful for us juniors, and I can see that our electrical engineers would have felt a sense of relief after knowing about these advices. Now, following this, I want to jump into the questions regarding your company, Refi M5. So, boss, Refi M5 शुरू करने का idea आपको कैसे आया?
To give you a brief summary of this, so me and my elder brother, we were in the US at the same time. तो हम दोनों अपनी PhDs कर रहे थे. वो मैकेनिकल और एरोस्पेस में इन्वॉल्व थे. मैं इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स एंड कंट्रोल्स में इन्वॉल्व था. तो मेरी PhD was in controls, which is applied mathematics of sorts, which helps in automating the system. So हम लोग दोनों ही कुछ कुछ प्रोजेक्ट्स पे काम कर रहे थे. और one winter break we met. I went to Boston. We met there. Out of boredom we started to do some project कि ड्रोन बनाते हैं. So this is where it started. It was we both have complementary skills. तो हमने ड्रोन बनाना शुरू किया. It was a good experience there. We got to learn a lot in terms of physics of the system, in terms of electronics, materials, and everything. And that time UAV had just started in India, especially in the government sectors. So
Okay, boss.
वहाँ से we got certain push, and then this whole thing happened.
Great, boss. That is really impressive to know the journey behind this company. So the next question is actually my favorite, and I feel many people from our audience are also wondering about this one. That was the name. Refi M5 is such a unique name. Like I couldn't even pronunciate it right the first time I read it, but I do hope I'm doing it correctly now. So,
Yeah.
how did you come up with this name?
See, the idea has been to develop complete systems here, development, design, development, and manufacturing. So, RAFI is any composite tissue in human body is called a RAFI. Then in M fiber, M stands for myelin, which is the protective sheath on neurons, which helps in communication. So RAFI and myelin in total represent the combination of materials research, electronics, software, and controls, which is what the company represents itself, the research and manufacturing of systems which comprise of these things. So this is where the RAFI M fiber comes from.
Okay, boss. After your answer, the name makes a lot of sense to me now. And I feel nobody would have thought that the name had such a character and background with it. Like the name is so well thought. Okay, boss. If we move on to the next question, I might be going a bit too far with this one, but since the drone industry is growing exponentially, तो आप drones को किस तरह से देखते हैं? मतलब क्या ये smartphones की तरह daily life में use होने वाला common tool बनने का potential रखते हैं? Like for personal uses, just like a mobile phone.
Yeah, I believe so. Abhi drone industry is moving at a very fast pace, and technological development also related to the field is moving fast. So commercial space में people already have developed things like वो selfie drone and these drones for taking a video while you're running and recording things. So there are many companies who are working on e-taxis to solve the problems for um, mobility. And in terms of defense, there are multiple use cases to not only save the lives of the people guarding us, but also to make their lives easier in terms of logistics, surveillance, combat, and much more. So I believe over the next few decades, this will be the core technology, one of the core technology to help people.
Boss, personally, I also hope that this do happen in future, and I also wish that Refium Fiber shines like a star during that phase.
Thank you.
Uh, yes, boss. So, boss, could you tell us some of the most exciting projects your company is currently working on, particularly in the UAV sector?
I can tell you about couple of them. So, as you had
Yes,
mentioned,
boss.
initially we only work for the Indian government agencies. So recently, I think a year back, um, one problem was given to us, which was the logistics issue. So Indian borders are certain locations are there which gets heavy snow. So November
Yes,
से
boss.
March time में even if you want to travel say 5 kilometer aerial distance, it used to take around a week's time to get there. So logistics was a huge issue in terms कि अगर आपको medicines चाहिए, food चाहिए, essential need के items चाहिए. So that has been an issue for a long time. So we were giving this challenge for developing a system which can help. So we developed a logistics drone which can carry around 40 kgs at sea level and can deliver logistics. So high altitudes may these have been deployed now, wherein essentials up to 20-30 kgs can be transported to areas with 10 kilometers aerial distance within 10 minutes. So this is one kind of project that we have been working on. उसके अलावा भी there are multiple projects which we are working on to support the Indian government agencies.
Boss, all of these projects are so interesting, and I'm pretty sure that after listening to these projects, many of our viewers must be wondering about how they can also be a part of it. So, boss, what would you suggest to someone interested in pursuing a career in the aerospace industry?
See, aerospace industry is I mean, aerial systems, right? So aerial systems, like any other system, would have all the components of engineering, which gets complemented with aerodynamics and other fields as well. So mechanical, aerospace, electronics, software controls, everything is involved in aerospace industry as per se. So anybody who
Okay,
is
boss.
in these fields, the idea is to focus more on the systems and reliability perspective. मतलब ये है कि lab projects are something which are good for some time, or you have low reliability in it. High reliability के लिए good amount of research and good quality engineering is required. तो उसके लिए I think you have all the tools available in the sense, do good job in theoretical understanding of things, do great job in simulations, do a good job in um, realizing things yourself, how to mix theoretical learnings with simulations and building something so that you can guarantee high reliability. एज इन आई वुड गिव यू एन एग्जाम्पल. तो अगर आपको से एक छोटा मल्टीकॉप्टर ही डेवलप करना है जो कि 60 मिनट उड़ेगा. नाउ यू कैन डू अ जॉब वेयर आप अमेजोन से चीज़ें खरीद लो और चीज़ें माउंट करके यू स्टार्ट फ्लाइंग, बट दैट वोंट गारंटी यू गुड रिलायबिलिटी. तो उसके लिए क्या है, यू हैव टू गो इन टू द फिजिक्स ऑफ द सिस्टम. वहाँ से यू try and model all the subsystems in a simulator, play with different variables which will be involved when say wind blows या बारिश होती है या फिर एक मोटर खराब हो जाता है. then you can come up with great algorithms, good quality hardware, good quality software, so that you're increasing the reliability of the system. And this you can start with second year, third year, although it's a difficult task to do. But when you start this in second year or third year, then as you move forward, you'll be able to get it more quickly and um, realize it properly. But you also have a lot many opportunities nowadays, in the sense कि colleges में you have these societies which help you in realization. You get good internships now. I think a lot many industries are providing good internships, including us, wherein you can actually go and learn about what is the recent developments. You can get a good quality project for your minor and major, and then that propels you forward.
I am also confident that your advices must have helped someone out there from our audience who is sitting there in front of the screen watching this podcast with the big aerospace dream in his mind. Now, boss, you talked about internships. Will you be also coming to Manet to, in the internship season to take the students who are interested in like pursuing in this sector?
Yes, of course. That is the plan as well. I've been trying to get it done from last 6-8 months. Come there and offer it. It's always open. I've already told the authorities there in Manet that if some person is trying to get an internship and even a job, I have 2-3 people from Manet here with me. Some person, I think Tarun, he joined 4 years back. He's our lead designer right now. So I know that NIT-Bhopal guys are very hardworking and extremely smart. So we try to get people here for internship and then convert it into a full-time job as well, and from any department. So we have research departments in all fields: computer science, mechanical, aerospace, chemical, metallurgy, controls, electronics, electrical, everything. So I think I'll push it more in this year to get people involved here, both in terms of internship and full-time jobs.
Our students must have felt very happy after listening to all these things. Now, boss, let's discuss about the spirit of entrepreneurship. So, being an entrepreneur requires a lot of risk taking and determination. So, इस जर्नी की शुरुआत में नो डाउट आपको भी बहुत सारे चैलेंजेस आए होंगे. तो बॉस, क्या आप बताना चाहेंगे कि आपने उनको कैसे टैकल करा, या फिर कोई स्पेसिफिक चैलेंज डिस्क्राइब करके आप अगर बताना चाहें?
It comes even now as well, as an entrepreneur, and the journey is always there with challenges, but the idea is that don't get bogged down with when the challenges come in. There is always a way out. You have to keep trying, keep thinking about different solutions, um, maximize the probability of success. Your experience, talking to other people, listening to their experiences, and focusing on the job at hand, and working on, I would say, product or technologies which are from the future. So recreating something which shouldn't give you a lot of pressure, or if it does, then the probability of success is slightly lower. To identify the problem uh, wherein it has huge potential, and along with that, um, certain newness in it. And then problems are going to come in, challenges will always be there, but there are always solutions. So the idea is to keep a calm head, be patient, and keep trying, and eventually the problems get solved if you are on the right path.
That's incredible to hear, boss. You truly showed us the importance of being resilient and that we should have faith in the process. Now, that makes me wonder, boss, that being a founder and CEO must involve a very hectic schedule. I also feel time management is very crucial, फिर चाहे वो students हो या फिर entrepreneurs. So, boss, if you could throw some light on how do you prioritize your tasks and manage your time?
Oh, that's a great question, and I'll tell you what I do. So it's a simple metric. You have urgent and important at X and Y axis. So every day, at the end of the day, I plan out my next day and next week, and divide the task at hand into this metric, which is what are the tasks which are urgent and important, what are the tasks which are urgent and not important, then what are the tasks which are not urgent, not important, and um, this gives you the idea of where to move next. So there could be tasks which are urgent and important, that goes on your top priority. Then you have urgent but not important, that also goes on your priority because it has a deadline. Then the third task, which is not urgent but important, is something that you devote your time into when you have the leisure time. And the last part is not urgent and not important, which you keep in back of your mind that when it gets into the other segments. So this is how I plan my days and weeks to make sure that I don't miss anything, and the important tasks get their right allocation time. And it's a good skill to have. It takes time to actually be able to categorize things into this metric. But if your first level is how to categorize this, if you're able to do it, the second part is you pushing yourself to actually get the work done. So this is how I plan, and I won't say this is the only method which works. There are multiple methods which work. So everyone eventually figures out what works for them.
Was that's a really cool exercise. Like everyone can try that out, and I'm pretty sure that all every student from our audience is keeping a point of all these things, and they are taking notes because these advices are very crucial. Now, I was wondering that we have talked a lot about working hard, chasing our dreams, but at the same time, we are also wondering about what are the some of the activities you enjoy outside of work that help you relax and recharge. मतलब बस कुछ ऐसी एक्टिविटीज तो जरूर होंगी जिनसे आप भी चिल करते होंगे.
I mean, a lot of them. I mean, I can focus on couple of them. So, um, I like spending time with family and friends, just talking about uh, random things. And then, as I told you in the beginning, I was part of Rubaru, so um, I play some amount of guitar and sing as well. So that is a good thing to give me relaxation when I'm very stressed. Um, I just do that for 15-20 minutes to calm me down and get that relaxation. So these are a couple of things that I enjoy doing.
That too shows us that being chill is also an important part, right, boss?
Yes, yes.
Now, after this refresher question, I would like to bring the attention of our audience to a remarkable achievement of Boss. He bagged the Excellence in High Tech Manufacturing Company of the Year award from Outlook Business Spotlight in 2023. First of all, congratulations, boss. And इतनी कॉम्पिटिटिव इंडस्ट्री में रेफी एंड फाइबर के लिए ये काफी बड़ी अचीवमेंट है सो व्हाट डू यू थिंक लेड टू दिस सक्सेस
See, it's the vision and what the target is at the end of the day. So, our vision has always been to do research and development and manufacturing at the same time. We do not like any, there is a term called technology transfer, which means that you get the technology from somebody outside India who has developed it and then recreate it here. And that is not a good mantra for A, developing India, and B, being a um, competitive company across the world. So the vision has always been to do good research in house and at the same time manufacture here, so that you are able to remove the constraints uh, from both development and manufacturing. And I think this, along with great bunch of people that we have around 500 people now, uh, with a mix of amazing researchers, amazing people in production and management at the same time. So this has been the recipe for keep keeping us towards that exponential growth that we have been having.
डेफिनेटली बॉस इससे हमारी ऑडियंस को ये जरूर पता चला होगा दैट सक्सेस इज नॉट अ वन स्टेप प्रोसेस इट टेक्स अ लॉट मोर देन व्हाट वी सी ऑन द अबव so moving on to the next question balancing work and personal life is often challenging so how do you maintain that equilibrium
Okay, so see, how I see it is work is also a personal life, and personal life is also a personal life. So, if you are relaxed and if you enjoy what you're doing, whether it is um, working on a design, doing experiment, or talking to your parents or your girlfriend or your wife, um, it's similar thing for us, right? So the idea is that if something is giving you stress, then the balance is not there, which means um, either you're not enjoying your work or you're not enjoying your personal life. So balance is a concept which comes from within. It's different for everybody, and you have to find it yourself. It's not an objective, I would say, value. It's subjective to every person, that how much of time they can devote to a certain activity, because for you it's a similar thing. You're spending time with a person or with your work, and you have to get that balance for yourself. So for me, I enjoy all of these. I enjoy working on design, I enjoy simulations, I enjoy running experiments, I love talking to the people I work with. I love spending time with my parents. I love spending time with my partner. So it is never that I'm looking for a balance there. It gets managed itself.
okay boss so the key is to cherish and enjoy each moment because every moment is very crucial for our lives
Yeah, I mean, you need to look into every aspect in a different way, and you figure out yourselves.
So now we all know that your journey into entrepreneurship is really fascinating. So boss, इससे जुड़ा एक आखिरी सवाल that what is your ultimate success mantra for initiating a startup?
Yeah, see, it should come, the idea should come from within. It should be something that you are passionate about, that you want to see yourself doing, or um, solves a problem in general, whether it is for a market, whether it's for the government, whether it's for anything else. But that needs to come from within. The solution should be something that you're very close to. I can give you my example. Um, we always wanted to um, develop new technologies in India. We were there in the US, and there was ample opportunities there as well. But the idea is that patriotism was there, where we wanted to do something for India, and technology is something that uh, we wanted to do, and we saw a gap in certain areas, both in terms of research and manufacturing, and we wanted to solve that particular problem. So this is where you never give up, because that is something very close to your heart, that you enjoy doing, that you love doing, and you want to see it work at the end of the day. So find something like this, which you can think of, that you would love to do it for next 40 years, 50 years of your life. And there are other things which come in between, and then eventually learn to solve problems.
Great, boss. So the drive to do things should come from inside, and it should not be external motivation.
Yeah, you got the
Thank
gist.
Yes, boss. Thanks a lot, boss, for sharing your mantra with us. And with this, the questions end here. So, बॉस, पर सवाल जवाब का ये सिलसिला तो यहाँ खत्म होता है, पर अब बढ़ते हैं सबके फेवरेट पार्ट, एक रोमांचक गेम की ओर. So, boss, the game is really simple. It is finish the sentences. Like I'll give you the first part of the sentence, and then you have to complete it with anything of your choice. Like if I say I like to eat, then you can complete the sentence by adding anything of your choice, be it one word or something like I like to eat ice cream. Like I hope I conveyed the game to you and you
Yeah.
understand. Okay. So, boss, let's begin with the game now.
Hmm.
So the first one is, if I could go back and relive one moment from college, it would be.
My singing performance at one of the annual events. It was an
Okay, boss.
amazing. I still live through it. It
Yes.
was jam packed sack. I don't know if you have sack anymore there or not.
No, no, boss, we have. It is reconstructed.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, it was really a fun experience to have.
Yes, but the feeling of stage is totally different.
Yeah.
Okay, boss. The next is one tradition I still remember fondly from college is.
Yeah, so the senior junior relationship was something that was
Definitely, boss.
great.
Every married student can relate with it.
So we were very close to our seniors. So we still talk to our second years when we were in first year. So we uh, formed a very close friendship with them. So I think that is true with every batch in Manet.
The boss, the next is the most creative excuse I gave for missing class was.
Oh, I didn't like missing classes. So that's what the thing
Okay,
is.
boss.
I was not as cool.
No, no, boss. Attending class every day like makes you even cooler. Like not everyone can do that. Okay, boss. The next one is interesting. My go-to eating spot after college.
Um, we used to go to these two places. There was Temptations there. I don't know if there is still there or not. Me and my best friend, we used to go to Temptations to have their dal makhni and naan, uh, especially in final years. And then there was, I don't remember the name of the hotel. There was one which would be open all night. We used to go there to have ye aloo paratha and stuff like that. I don't remember the name of the hotel. लेकिन न्यू मार्केट में ही था.
I think all of the students would definitely check out Temptations now. And so the boss, the next one is the best piece of advice I received during my college years was.
One thing that I learned during my college experience was um, to actually be more social, making friends and talking to more people to get their perspectives, especially from the different societies that we had. so that you can exchange ideas, how to collaborate. So these are the things that I learned, which um, actually helped me during my I would say PhD, and during this time as well, because it's good to have that skill.
If we are talking about skills, so the most unexpected skill I learned in Manet was.
Oh, yeah, this I think socialization, as in talking
Okay.
to people, sharing ideas, collaborating uh, for completion of different tasks and projects, which so essentially teamwork, right? So that is what I learned there, which helped me and still helps me.
Okay, great, boss. So this was the last one, and boss, this is definitely going to be the favorite part of the podcast for our viewers. And with this, we come to an end of our podcast. Even though the conversation felt so enriching, boss, that personally I felt talking with you for like even more time. However, this is it for today's inspiring podcast conversation with Mr. Vivek Mishra, boss, a true pioneer. Thank you so much, boss, for joining us and sharing a part of your immense knowledge and experiences with us. Your passion, expertise, and entrepreneurial spirit truly motivated us.
Thank you so much, Sanitya, and thank you so much, Esel, for getting in touch and letting me share some of my views through this podcast. So, all the best to you guys, and let me know if you need anything anytime. I'll be happy to help. It was great to see you guys, and I'm happy that you guys are doing such initiatives, and always great to talk to somebody from Manet.
Thank you for tuning in to today's episode. As the great Nelson Mandela once said, the greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Entrepreneurship एक सफर है, मंजिल नहीं. Keep grinding hard, learning from your failures, and rising to new heights. Until next time, stay inspired, keep shining, and make things happen.